Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Daily Crypto News, which is always myself, Mr. Vibin. I got my brother with me, Scott Tripp, aka the Crypto Beast. As you guys know, we love to take a couple minutes out of our day, tell you guys what we feel like is going on in the news. Hopefully, it can help you make some decisions about what's going on inside of your portfolio, or just help you understand what's actually going on in the news. The last couple of days, things have been bouncing around. It's been a lot of neutral feelings in the crypto market, but we're getting set for a weekend, and usually on the weekends we get a pretty nice pump. But before we jump into the news, I'll let Scott get a little wind out of his system, and then we can get going.
Yeah, I'll make it really easy. Scott, BigONE Marketing for Canada and the US. Love to see you guys. And as always, I'm excited to be here. I love this news. So keep on tuning in, guys. Keep on, leave a few comments for us. We love to hear from you guys. So yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, you guys are always more than welcome to leave comments. You can check us out on other platforms. We're also in Telegram, BigONE Telegram, and also the Asia Blockcast or the Asian blockchain community. You can just give us a search over there. We're always in there having some fun, partying with communities, and we welcome all communities. But to jump into the news, I'm not sure if we did get a chance to cover this yesterday, but excuse me, it was something big that came out yesterday, and I just didn't get a chance to report it. But PayPal went ahead and finally enabled crypto payments for millions of merchants on this platform. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be really big for PayPal. Goes on to say that it gives you more than one. I mean, gives you more ways to explore your crypto, whether you want to buy, sell, hold, or even use it just to check out with millions of PayPal merchants. So them taking on the platform. PayPal, like them taking on the platform and then, enabling checkout with crypto and almost an exchange right there. I'm assuming they're going to have some form of an exchange to do this. That's going to be very massive. I think that'll give them a lot of attention as well. PayPal is moving in the right direction if they go ahead and start adopting these cryptocurrencies.
That's funny because Elon Musk was the one that started PayPal.
Really?
Yeah. Small world.
Yeah. I didn't even know that, but that's definitely that's super big. I know right now it's Jose Fernandez. Yeah, he's
somebody took it over. He originally started it or managed it at one time. I think he made it. Like, I'm not 100%. We'd have to look a little bit into it, but I know he was pretty heavily involved in PayPal. So
it'll be funny though if I feel like if they do that, I would be looking out for PayPal coin to come out. Not financial.
I assume so. Like they are like a bank themselves already, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Be surprising if they actually took on their own blockchain. Yeah.
So what you got for us today, brother?
Well, I think the first article that I'm going to talk about is, I like this one because we were talking about the metaverse earlier today. Bloktopia co-founder aspires to build a new metaverse with hundreds of the best crypto projects. In an exclusive Ask Me Anything session with Cointelegraph Market Pros on Discord, Carol disclosed virtual real estate sales, roadmaps, tokenomics, and more regarding the upcoming Bloktopia metaverse. Bloktopia is a virtual skyscraper in the metaverse comprised of 21 levels to pay homage to the 21 million total maximum supply of Bitcoin. Owners of its block tokens will be known as Bloktopians. Users will be able to buy and sell non-fungible tokens or NFTs, purchase digital ad venues, own real estate, and more in the Bloktopia virtual reality. And then meanwhile, Bloktopians can also earn revenue by selling or leasing virtual property in the skyscraper to interested buyers. So I find that really cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot going on. The whole Bloktopia idea, that's going to be super. That's going to be super major. And who was the headline on that one?
Bloktopia co-founder aspires to build a metaverse, but his name, it said on here, was Carol. But
so with Bloktopia getting involved in metaverse, man, that's just like, it just goes to show you how many metaverse projects are going to be out there. So like the metaverse is, I can't see anything slowing metaverse down at this point. There's going to be massive room for growth in metaverse. We kind of talked about it earlier, but that's going to be big for Bloktopia and all of its users as well.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, it's nothing but growth, really.
Yeah. And kind of to stay on the same subject that you're on, my next article is going to be about the metaverse as well. I'm not sure if you guys know about Oasis Labs, but Oasis Labs is working, excuse me, with Meta AI, formerly known as Facebook AI, on fascinating applications to secure computing technologies and AI. So they went ahead and partnered up with Meta. That's going to be really big for Meta as well as Oasis. But Oasis is like they're branded themselves as a privacy enabled blockchain for open finance and responsible data. And it's a layer one, and anyone can build on it. It's a secure protocol, venture funded. So this is going to be big. Kind of goes into something we were talking about earlier, how you said you hope that Meta steps in and actually takes on some of the decentralization parts of the metaverse, as well as they're going to do centralized metaverse build outs. But this would be a step in the right direction for them, since Oasis is a privacy enabled blockchain. So it's good news for Meta as well as Oasis.
No, I agree with you. I'm just excited about anything metaverse, really. Like I'm super pumped. Like I just can't wait to see what the future of everything is. You know what I mean? Like there's so much going on. So the next article I kind of messed up when I was talking to you about, but Binance US plans to raise $200 million before going public. So they want to go public in the US, which means they'll be that would be like publicly traded, I'm assuming, or an IPO.
Yep.
So they're raising couple $100 million to do that in the US so that people can begin to start using them. So they're going around the right steps to make sure that they're being used properly, and that people like New York and stuff can actually use it. So that's awesome. I love hearing that he's making that step, and he's going to be announcing his head office soon too here, which will be interesting to see where that is next.
I'm going to get Singapore, but we'll see. That's my guess. You have a guess?
I think so too. I have a feeling it's in Singapore too. Like I just get this general feeling that there's a push for that to be the central hub for cryptocurrency in a way. So I was talking to Andy about it, and he was like, nah, but like Andy is kind of a mystery. So I don't know if he's telling me yes or no. So I'll just wait and see what happens, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, it'd be exciting to see finance come into the U.S. and actually have the citizens be able to actually use the exchange without going through VPN and stuff like that. But really big on CZ pushing that, and all of Binance, I guess, together, the team pushing that and getting involved here in the States. I think people underestimate how big Binance is at the moment, and how much more they can grow. Binance grew a lot over the last 2 to 3 years, and I see it being a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people try to ignore it, but it'll be responsible for bringing in more masses than Ethereum did, and I believe Bitcoin as well. Just my personal opinion, but because it's it's easy, and they got a lot easier, a lot simpler like token generators, so a lot of people can build on those smart contracts a lot easier. But great news for Binance for sure. And be on the lookout for BNB. Anytime you start getting all this news, that Binance is working on something. Binance recently secured, or I guess they donated $8 million to Door Hacks, and that's a open source incentive platform that pretty much does strategic investments from Binance Labs. So that's going to be really big to just see how much Binance is doing right now. Just it never seems to cease to amaze me how much they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for my next topic, the next topic that I see today is Gamify, and it's finance and gaming reforged. And it was just talking about how much it's grown since 2017. There was no basically when it came to NFTs, I think in 2017 there was like no money in it. 2018 it got to around a $4 to $5 billion market cap. And then by 2019 it was around 10 billion. And then 2020 it started getting around 10 billion. And then finally in October it shot up to 25 billion. And then if you had to take a guess today, you wouldn't think it was 4 times that, but it is. So NFT market cap is upwards of 100 million. And they're saying basically with NFTs and adding in the heroes and kind of like what we were talking about earlier, with the one company with the Oogies and stuff. It's going to be that tokenized game, that tokenized gaming experience where you could go out and play to earn, and then you could earn NFTs as well and take those NFTs into marketplaces and sell them. So I could see a lot of value going into the NFT projects and gamify tokens. And as you guys can see, like 5 of the 6 articles we talked about already today have been about gamify, and that's nothing that's planned. We literally look up our articles and just jump on. We start talking about it. So you can see that the P2E games, we keep talking about metaverse, is a hot topic. I've said it yesterday. I said it earlier in the space. I could see these GamerFi tokens and metaverse projects outperforming the blue chip tokens in this bull run. So definitely keep your eyes out for stuff like that, and pay attention to what's going on, and come by, check us out for the news, and we'll always keep you up to date with what we find.
Yeah, definitely. And this one's kind of a funny article from my end here. Constitution DAO lost auction to anti-Bitcoin Citadel CEO Ken Griffin. So it's kind of funny that the guy that's the CEO of Citadel goes ahead and outbids somebody that's trying to buy it with Ethereum. It's kind of like saying, you guys aren't going to win against me. Griffin is the founder and CEO of Citadel, which played a key role in the GameStop saga earlier this year. So he was one of the ones that involved in it. And he also says there's no commercial use cases for BTC, and that he believes blockchain is a powerful technology that doesn't solve most problems. So that just tells you,
like that was his nice way of saying I'm rich and I don't care, but I don't want you guys to change what I'm currently doing.
Yeah. Well, and winning the Constitution is like trying to spit in people's face that.
Well, it was. I mean, because this Constitution had a estimated value of $20 million. There were 17,000 crypto enthusiasts that came together to pitch in for this. It was more so like a crowd loan to buy this Constitution. They raised $40 million to buy this. He steps in and he pays 43.2 million for it. The big kicker is what do you think he did with it after he got it?
What did he do with it?
He lended to a museum in Arkansas for free. So it was never about money. It's more so about trying to show the power of control. And this is why it's so critical for us as people who are in crypto and to different projects to come together and understand the unity band that we have to put together, like to play together with. Everybody's already signed the unity bill to use dollars. That happened way before a lot of our times even came about, right? Well, now we're in a special time where we can actually make a difference as people banding together and saying, hey, look, we're not gonna stand for stuff like this. It's all kinds of struggle. I mean, it's all kinds of struggles in the world. And people can pay $43 million for a piece of paper or basically a live NFT in a sense, and just donate it or lend it to a museum. It just shows you how messed up the practice is. And I think that I think the crypto industry, once we start banding together, Scott, I think we're going to be an unstoppable force.
Just wait till one of those comes up for auction again, and I guarantee they're ready to outbid whoever puts their money first. This is just.
But think about that. There was just one guy, Ken Griffin, one guy puts up more money than 17,000 people. So that shows you how off the balance of power is between government, banking officials, and the public.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, he donated it to a museum, like you said, And the whole feeling I get from it is like, how many families or different people could he have helped instead of just buying that and giving it to a museum? Like, he's going to use it as a tax write-off probably for himself in the end too.
Oh
By
yeah,
donating
if
it to
not a tax write-off, it's a gift. It's a charitable donation. He's lending it to a museum, so that makes it tax implicable. And then once he gets it back, it's pretty much it's free for him. So he's not even paying for this. It just, I'm telling you, the balance of power is so far off that I wish people in the world knew that, and I think they wouldn't actually care about having more than one project or rooting for more than one project. They'll be like us and root for everyone in crypto.
Yeah.
Yep. So. Before we get out of here, that was your last article, right? That was my last article. Yep. So before we get out of here, want to say happy Friday, number one. You guys know we like to try to wrap it up on Friday so we can enjoy our weekend. We won't see you guys again until Monday. We'll probably be floating around Twitter and Telegram before Monday, sometime over the weekend. So make sure you pop into the community, say what's up. And then before we get out of here, I always like to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what the total market's doing. Yesterday, the market was around 2.54. Today, total market cap is at 2.73. So a nice bit of recovery. We were down 5% yesterday, and we're actually up 2.9 to 3% today. The dominance of Bitcoin is at 40.2. The dominance of Ether is 18.7. And I say that every day with a bigger smile because I've been talking about this since me and you started this news article, that the lower the dominance goes, the faster you're going to see some of the other protocols and blockchains take off. And right now, the top, I guess 10, the big dogs aren't really moving your stables. You have a lot of metaverse and GameFi tokens moving. So new wealth is being made every day. And I love to see it. It's being spread out. It's been spread around. I wouldn't mind seeing the dominance of Bitcoin go down a little bit more to let some of these smaller projects catch up. And then, let the bull run, continue on as it is. But as always, guys, we really appreciate you guys coming through, checking us out, spending time with us over at Asia Blockcast, spending time with us in BigONE Telegram. We also have Discord as well. And that's about it for me. And you got anything you want to do closing, Scott?
No, I'm good. Like, I'm happy with the way the markets are going. Of course, you guys probably realize that too. Everything is running the right way right now, and it's all about that recovery now after the balance. You know what I mean? A healthy drop to a positive balance is what we're hoping to see. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Anytime you get those double bounces, man, look at it as springs, right? Like if you bounce off of something, it's almost like two people jumping on a trampoline at the same time. If both of you guys double bottom at the same time, somebody's going to the moon.
Yeah, exactly. Matter
but
which
until
one.
Monday, guys, we'll see you guys later, man. Peace.
All right, peace.